Hi everyone, and thanks for being with me. There are two parts to this video. The first is discussing the assault by racist Pauline Hanson on Senator Faruqi in Parliament, and the second is the right's concern about the waste of parliamentary time. You are watching The Tony Tonkin Show. According to Bernardi, that is the ex-whatever he was, House Senator I think he was, it is not appropriate to have hurt feelings, particularly when they relate to being racially abusive. That could be because people like Bernardi don't have empathy. What is more important to people like him is that if you are feeling abused or denigrated in any way, you are to accept the abuse, take it on the chin and move on. What Bernardi and his ilk do not understand is that for people such as the Senator, these slurs are consistent and ferocious. And the Senator I'm referring here is Faruqi here. It is reasonable for someone to say enough is enough and take the appropriate action as the Senator has done here. In my view, Hanson has been allowed to continue these racist slurs since she first entered Parliament. Back then, the focus was basically on people of Asian descent. Now she has turned to a new target, Middle Eastern heritage. Now that she's been called out, hopefully she'll have to pay a price for her racism. We begin with Bernardi supporting the racist Hanson by decrying Faruqi's attempt to hold Hanson accountable for her behaviour. And this is the video I have to support that.
Pauline Hanson is being taken to court by the Greens Senator Mehreen Faruqi for hurt feelings. Well, officially, according to Faruqi, she's taking Hanson to court under Section 18C of the Racial Discrimination Act for racial discrimination caused by, quote, an insulting and humiliating tweet. Faruqi claims Senator Hanson violated the Hurt Feelings Act when she tweeted last year that she should, quote, pack your bags and piss off back to Pakistan, end quote. The SBS reported that Faruqi's lawyers alleged the tweet did offend, insult, humiliate and intimidate Senator Faruqi and other people who share attributes with her, adding that it was done because of the colour, race or national or ethnic origin of the applicant and some of the people in the group, end quote.
Then we have here a clip of the Senator explaining what this actually means to her.
You know, someone like me has heard that said to me hundreds and hundreds of times in my 30 years in Australia. My kids have heard it while they were growing up in school, university, at workplaces. And I know that so many people who contacted me after Senator Hanson said that to me, have told me how triggered they have felt. Because what this does is it really pokes and prods at the scars that we already carry because of the incessant racism that is piled on upon us. For me, it was humiliating, it was insulting. And you know, it really does challenge my belonging to a place that I have called home for 30 years. And I don't think it would be tolerated in any workplace, and I've spoken to many others as well. I have worked in local government, I've worked in a university as well, I've worked in a consulting firm, and I can tell you, they were all, I'm a civil engineer, so they were all very male-dominated white spaces, but I can tell you in none of those spaces have I been made to feel as I feel in my current workplace. And Senator Hanson has been doing this for decades as well, without any sanctions, without any accountability. So what I tried to do and what the Greens tried to do with the censure motion was to try and hold Senator Hanson to account.
Go for it. I think that this is a tremendous opportunity for us as a community to recognise the damage that Hanson has done, that she has, ever since she became a senator back in the mid-90s, she has continually berated anyone who appears to be different than herself. And it's about time she was called out. What I do find extremely disappointing here is that there doesn't seem to be much support in the Senate from those that are in government. So the Greens are supporting her. There are some Tills, I think, that support her, but there's nobody else on the government side, and they should be really lampooning Hanson for her racist views. And I'm hoping that at some point you really have to pay for this big time. So let's wait and see what happens there. Certainly need to call out generally racist comments made by One Nation people and others. So what do you think? Please subscribe to my channel and place any comments below. Take care, look after yourselves, and more importantly, be safe.